All right, now we're gonna do doors, right? So we just did crate, now we're gonna do doors. Now, when I'm doing doors, this is gonna be hard for you guys too. There's really not a complicated process, but Mo can complicate it sometimes. I hope that she shows us some negative behavior in this video. I really do, kind of like what happened with the crate, because she can be really hard at doors, right? So the first thing, the first rule when Mo is home is, let's go. Mo can't beat you to a door. She can't beat you there, right? So let's say you're walking, let's say you're walking to the door, and if Mo bypasses you and gets to that door first, or even if she's just a body length in front of you like this, right? Her head's here, her butt's here. You know, even if she's just that far in front of you, you can't allow that, right? So you're gonna say here, and tell Mo to get into the position next to you. And she's gonna stay in that position until she gets to the door, right? So if you're going from your crate room to your back door, you're gonna be spending the length from that crate to that doorway, keeping her in a here position. And she can be very, very hyper and squirrely in some of these instances. Sometimes she's not, sometimes she's really, really mellow and not really in the mood to do anything, you know? She's kind of a moody girl sometimes. So, my biggest piece of advice for don't let a dog beat you to the door would be slow down, please. Right? So it's like, I'm walking to the door. I'm not gonna walk as fast as I can to beat her to the door, because that's not what I want. I'm not trying to compete with her. I'm trying to create a team, I'm trying to create a partnership. Walk with me to the door. You don't need to beat me there. This is where, you know, I'm not gonna beat you there. Let's not waste our energy here. Let's just calmly, casually walk to a door like it's not a big deal, right? So as I'm doing that, I'll walk real casual and I'll watch the dog to see what they do. And if they start edging in front of me, and Mo is, the more hyperactive she is, the more likely she is to edge in front of you. The more her tail is wagging and the more bouncy she feels, the more likely she's gonna be to continue to try it, right? Even if you have to do 15 or 20 repetitions to get the point across, that's okay. Because the whole point, I hope this video turns out okay. Because the whole point of this, this whole process is draining her mental energy and teaching her her new habit, right? So even if it were to take you 20 minutes just to get from the crate to the back door because she was being pushy, it would be worth taking the time to get it right. She'll wear out, she'll start to calm down, and she'll get more compliant, and that will lead to setting a much better tone for everyone. So again, let's go. As you're walking to the door, you're just gonna go real slow here. And really, really pay attention to whether or not Mo is with you. Okay, sit. Once you get to the door, because she hasn't beat you there, you're gonna have her sit, right? And you're gonna be standing to the side of her like this, right? We're not gonna get in front of her. We're just gonna stand to the side of her like this, and you're gonna start reaching for the door and opening the door. Now, Mo's doing really, really well right now, but typically all it took was me I didn't even have to touch the doorknob. It used to be that all I had to do was this, and she would break her sit. So now I can open the door all the way, come back into a heel position, and she gives me eye contact, and that's what I'm looking for, right? But let's set up a hypothetical situation, because this is probably what's going to happen tomorrow, where we actually break it down into baby steps and say, are you actually going to hold your sit, right? So at home, it's going to be like this. Did she break her sit? No, she didn't? Okay, now put your fingers on the doorknob. Did she break her sit? Nope. Okay, twist your doorknob. Did she break her sit? Nope. Okay, crack the door a little bit and back off. Does she break her sit? Nope. Okay, now you can open the door. Does she break or sit? Nope. Perfect. She succeeded the first step of the door work. Now I'm going to wait for eye contact. When I get eye contact, I'm going to tell her here. And we're going to walk through the door together, right? So again, I'm going to say sit, do all my steps. If the door opens and she does it really, really well, then I'm going to wait for eye contact. Once I get it, I can say here, and we're going to walk through the door together. Let's go. Now, I'm going to put together some hypotheticals for you. Sit. Okay. So, what if you do this at home and she breaks? Okay. Anytime Mo breaks her position, she is anticipating. If you have not given her a command and she's breaking at any point during this door work, she is anticipating your move. And again, anticipation is not a good thing. That's not a good behavior. So we need to de-incentivize it. We need to give her a reason not to want to anticipate and a reason to wait. So if you move forward at all and she breaks at all, even a little bit of a flinch, right? That can be a break. You're going to say, let's go, move her away from the door, and then bring her back into position. Sit. You're being really good. Right? So, any of these steps, from trying to open the doorknob, opening the doorknob, opening the door, anytime she breaks at all, you are going to want to let's go her away from the door and then bring her back into position. Now, if she, whatever step that she failed on, you know, let's say hypothetically it was me twisting the doorknob that got her moving, right? Well, then I want to make sure that after I let's go her and bring her back into position, that I redo the doorknob, because obviously the doorknob was the trigger, right? The doorknob, the sound of it, the click of it, whatever, made her anticipate. So you want to make sure you always backtrack to the point that she failed, right? Any place that she broke, you want to repeat that mark and make sure she gets it. So she understands the jingling of the doorknob doesn't mean go. That doesn't mean you need to backtrack all the way from the beginning. It just means you need to start from where she failed. So again, hypothetically, let's say I step towards the door, she doesn't break.